You begin to see that at a certain level, the highest experience of spirituality, that there's no difference between churches. At the highest level of spiritual practice, instead of dogma, doctrine, there's a vision. At the highest level, in Buddhism, Christianity, Judaism, Islam, all the doctrines vanish. All the polity goes away. And instead there's a vision. You know what it is? It's the mystic's vision. That's the highest level of every religion. The non-dualistic vision that understands the life of the Spirit as eternal life, as the eternal now. Being in the now, in the moment, right now, totally aware of the moment, not distracted by sensations or the trends of the day or the rancor of public discourse or the rewards and punishments of the economy, just out of that mindset. Being present in your experience of the divine in you and in your surroundings at that moment, in the now. The mystic's vision is that that's the only way you can ever experience eternity in this incarnation, or any other, because we can endure any incarnation. There's one more name I want to throw at you, then we're done. And that's somebody you probably already know, D.T. Suzuki. If you don't know him or don't know his writings, he's very important to our understanding of Asian religion, because he's the cat, he's the guy who brought Zen Buddhism to America back in like the 20s and 30s, first part of the 20th century. Here's how he, the foremost modern authority on Mahayana and Zen Buddhism, here's how D.T. Suzuki comes down on this same issue. He says that in Buddhism, the concept of time as an objective blank, as a blank canvas in which particular events succeed one another, one after another, has been totally discarded. It's not the way we think of history of time, he says, with Zen Buddhism. He says the Buddha knows no time continuity. He's out of that loop. Buddha knows no time continuity. The past and the present are both rolled up into this present moment of enlightenment, of illumination. Isn't that a neat idea? The present and the past are both rolled up in this present moment of illumination. That means that in the present moment, right now, the present moment of insight or illumination or awakening or enlightenment or salvation, whatever you want to call it, in that moment when you come awake, when you realize God's in here, you are at your base controlled by God, if you want to be. In that moment, in the now, right now, when you've been awakened in consciousness, you realize that the roots of the past and the seeds of the future are right here. Right here. This is all that counts. In this moment, it's as though you exist in two time zones at once. Because whatever is eternal is ever present. Ever present. In the now. The eternal is always there, in the present. Where does it go? Where does eternity go? Nowhere. It stays put. Where does God go to get away? Nowhere. It stays put. God doesn't go on a vacation. Where would he go? He's eternal. He's eternal. In that moment, the eternal moment, the one who is you, the one who awakens, realizes that you have been alive for millions of years. And you'll be around for millions more to come. because you are the one who was with God at the beginning, before he said, let there be light. That's the mystic's vision. And you find that in the Bible, and you find it in the Gita, and in the Buddhist sutras, and the poetry of the Sufi tradition. Wherever there's a mystical core in a major religion, there's a way back to the one God, a way back to merge yourself, your consciousness, with the one God.